Hey, so I'm going to keep this relatively short and sweet because I don't want to go on too much. I'm sure you don't want to hear me go on too much, but I'll give you a short background into my skin. So I'm 23. I started getting bad skin when I was like 12, which was just spots, and I thought that was just going to be like the phase and the teenage spots, and it wasn't. Then when I was 17, it started becoming like full blown cystic acne around here. Hair was always a huge problem area, and so they put me on a pill which is Dianet, which is like the first thing the doctors do when you're a girl and you have bad skin, and they put you on the pill. If you don't have heavy periods, they put you on the pill. If you don't have periods, they put you on a pill. They pretty much just put you on a pill for everything. And Dianet actually made my skin 10 times worse. It was horrendous. It was awful. So I stayed on that for, I gave it a good whack. I gave it 6 months, and it really didn't help my skin. Then I went on Yasmin, and that didn't help my skin. Then I went on Celeste, and that didn't help my skin. And then I came off the pill altogether. And then when I was 19, I went on Roaccutane. So Roaccutane is obviously a harsh medication. You have to have, you're monitored heavily throughout it. You can't drink, it's bad for your liver. It just basically dries you out, and that did clear me. I went on it first time. I went over 2.5 months, and I got scared it was making my hair fall out, and I was clear. So when I was a lot younger, I just thought that acne was this thing that once you were clear, you could cure. Well, you can, but you could like do this one, like knock it out your system, and then you would never have a problem with it again. And that's what I thought Roaccutane would do. And I was clear for about a year, and then my acne came back. Not full blown at first. It was like I would get one spot and that would go, and then I'd get a few more, and that would go, and then I'd get a few more, and then it just got back to square one. So I panicked, and I went straight back to go on Roaccutane again, and that was when I was about 21. So I went back on Roaccutane. I went on that for 4 months, and it cleared me at a price. I used to have hair down here, long blonde hair, and that fell out. I wasn't bald, but it was just thin, and it took a good year and a half to recover. And I mean, I wanted to wear my hair short anyway, but like I wouldn't have had to cut it this short had my hair not fallen out so severely. Obviously I was dry, and dry lips, dry skin, dry eyes. I had a really lack of appetite, just wasn't interested in food. I didn't get depression. I had eczema on my arms. Yeah, but I just thought it was worth it because the way having bad skin made me feel, I thought that was going to be worth it anyway. That didn't work. That kept me clear for about a year and a half, and then my acne came back. So I was panicking, and I went to doctors again, and I had a new doctor, and she actually did some decent tests. I told her about my regular periods, and we actually found out that I've got polycystic ovaries. So that actually helped me to do some actual decent research into things that help. I was really depressed and upset. My acne was so bad again. I was like, I'm 23, I can't go on with my life like this. I'm sure people who with acne know how low it can make you feel. Like, I don't think acne gets the rep that it deserves for how it can make people feel. Like, it makes you feel the hits. It's the lowest point I think I will ever have in my life. So it was actually my mum, after doing loads of research on YouTube actually, who found a video, and this girl was taking Vitex. So we Googled Vitex because she said it just looks at your hormones, and I know that hormones create bad skin. So, or an imbalance of hormones rather, not just, so it was Vitex or Agnes Cassis. Here, I just get mine from Holland and Barrett. You can get it from the internet. There's different strengths apparently, or you can drink it as a tincture, like in the tea. I just take this. This seems to really help. It just levels your hormones. It just something to the pituitary gland, which makes it excrete the right amount of hormones. So I've been pretty regular period-wise with these. My periods are lighter and shorter. it took about 3 months to see the full effect. It's not a miracle cure. You won't take it and a week later be clear. Acne is a healing process which takes time. It's not, you cannot have a quick fix solution. If there's one thing I've learned, and that's one piece of advice I would offer anyone, it is that. So I take this along with evening primrose oil because they're supposed to be really good together. This is supposed to be really good for period pains and also just skin in general. These seem to have really worked for overall skin health, and hormonal acne is diminished. My skin is by no means perfect, but it is, I'm so happy with the results. I also take zinc because it's an anti-inflammatory, and this is supposed to also be really good for like just overall skin health. And I also use a face mask. It's just natural yogurt with just like with lemon juice, squeeze some lemon and a few drops of tea tree oil, and I use that maybe twice a week, and that's just like a nice thing to do. It makes my skin feel soft. In terms of cleansing, the thing I've learned about my skin is, for me personally, the best thing to do is leave it alone as much as you can. Like, I've done the oil cleansing method that made me break out. I understand there's an initial breakout, but for me, that just panicked me, so I stayed away. I do oil cleanse around here, and that's like quite moisturising, but here I just leave. Take my makeup off with a makeup wipe, tone with the cotton, with just simple toner. Make sure all the makeup's removed, warm water, just rinse, pat dry with a clean towel. That's it. Moisturise here. That's it. If I do have a spot, I use Sudocrem. That seems to work really well. And I do wear makeup. Obviously, I take it off every night. But in terms of like, I've done salicylic acid, I've done the whole shebang, and exfoliation also really makes my skin break out. I did do microdermabrasion once, and that didn't make me break out, and that was actually really good for my skin. I'm thinking of going in for another session of that because obviously I was wary of doing it too much. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if I find anything else. I do know that there are side effects with, or there could be side effects with adrenocorticoids. For me personally, I've not experienced any, and I've been on it for about 8 months. My periods are lighter and shorter. That's it. When I first started taking it, it did take me a while to come on, like maybe like 7 weeks. But that's about it. So I hope this helps. Feel free to answer any questions. I'm only trying to be helpful and just offer you, my experience of everything I've been on. For females, I do hope this works. I know I was absolutely at my wit's end, and I found Vitex. There are other options. Acne.org was really helpful. There's just like a really good support network. People are always willing to offer you advice, answer your questions. And there's like please don't think that Roaccutane is the be all and end all of it, because there are so many other options out there, and acne is a healing process. It's not a quick fix, knock it out your system solution. And for some people, Roaccutane, it works and that's it. A lot of people I've spoken to, that's not been the case. So, I hope it helps.